If you love chilling mysteries, unsolved cases, and a touch of mom-style humor, Moms and Mysteries is the podcast you've been searching for. Hey guys, I'm Mandy.
And I'm Melissa. Join us every Tuesday for Moms and Mysteries, your gateway to gripping, well-researched true crime stories. Each week, we deep dive into a variety of mind-boggling cases as we shed light on everything from heists to whodunits. We're your go-to podcast for mysteries with a motherly touch. Subscribe now to Moms and Mysteries wherever you get your podcasts.
It's Friday, August 1st, 2025, and this is the Washington Times front page. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. The Pentagon is trying to figure out what to do with 24 M10 Booker tanks that were produced before the contract for them was canceled. Mike Glenn reports the contract was canceled because the light tanks were too heavy to be useful to the paratrooper units for which they were built. They are headed for storage in a military warehouse in Alabama. Army Secretary Daniel Driscoll canceled the Booker program, which had an initial price tag of more than $1 billion as part of the Trump administration's spending cuts. Federal prosecutors have charged an international syndicate that sought to sell rocket launchers, anti-personnel mines, and anti-aircraft weapons to Mexican drug cartels. Stephen Dinan reports authorities say Peter Mirshev was working on a $58 million deal with the Jalisco New Generation cartel, which the U.S. has designated as a terrorist organization. Mirshev said he could supply everything from surface-to-air missiles and armored vehicles to drones, machine guns, and grenade launchers. He even carried a brochure showing the menu of weapons that he could procure. Kerry Pickett looks at Curtis Sliwa's campaign as the Republican candidate for mayor of New York City. None of the four contenders in the race are cracking 30% of the vote. Sliwa is 4 percentage points behind the front-running Democratic nominee Zohran Mamdani, according to a recent Harris X poll. Sliwa has often disagreed with President Trump and has run before, but lost to current mayor Eric Adams in 2021, 67% to 27%. Newly declassified documents detail emails hacked by Russia from the progressive nonprofit Open Society Foundations about plans to spread Trump-Russia collusion allegations before the 2016 election. Kerry Pickett and Susan Faricia report the documents were declassified by top intelligence officials and made public by Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley. The Open Society Group was founded in 1993 by Democratic donor George Soros. An Open Society Foundation spokesperson rejected the accusations in the report, saying in a statement that the claim that the Open Society Foundations helped orchestrate an FBI investigation is an outrageous falsehood. And finally, Labubu dolls are popping up in shops and collector circles around D.C., drawing attention beyond their playful appearance. The wide-eyed toys have become the latest must-have accessory, Emma Ayers reports, with the resale prices soaring and collectors chronicling their hunts on TikTok. Originally a storybook elf figure, Labubu began to be produced as toys by Chinese toy giant Pop Mart in 2019. Pop Mart released keychain versions of Labubus in 2023, sparking a boost to the brand's popularity. Find all today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. And a quick programming note, the front page will be off next week and return on Friday, August 8th. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.